Here we go. Here we got an ex-boyfriend. We got an ex-boyfriend and relatives. The ex-boyfriend and his relatives is charged with kidnapping. His ex's child. What?
3 suspects face charges for allegedly kidnapping a baby from Oak Park Mall.
Tonight, we're learning that the suspects knew the child's mother. Fox 4's Lexi French live in Overland Park near the mall. Lexi, what led up to the alleged kidnapping here?
John, Overland Park police responded to the Oak Park Mall on Saturday. Whenever investigators got there, they say that a pregnant woman reported her ex-boyfriend and his family members had physically attacked her, stole her cell phone, and then kidnapped her 8-month-old baby. Now, police...
She had an 8-month-old baby and an ex-boyfriend, and she's pregnant. Decisions.
Say that this altercation all started because of an argument.
It's really unfortunate. I mean, the day and age, it's all kinds of crazy stuff going on. You never know, when something like that could happen. So I just think it's unfortunate that someone would go to those extents and extreme to and not be able to talk about it just to resolve it without anybody getting hurt.
The victim told OPPD officers her ex-boyfriend is not the 8-month-old baby's father, and he does not have any parental rights.
The ex-boyfriend is not the 8-month-old baby daddy.
Naria Britton and Connie Young have been charged with kidnapping, aggravated interference with parental custody, and battery. Navon Britton faces the same charges, plus domestic battery.
So he is the ex-boyfriend. Is this his sister and his mama? He look just like his mama. I'm trying to figure out who is she? Hold on.
PD officers, her ex-boyfriend is not the 8-month-old baby's father, and he does not have any parental rights. Naria Britton and Connie Young have been charged with kidnapping, aggravated interference with parental custody, and battery. Navon Britton faces the same charges, plus domestic battery.
Okay, so that's his sister then.
Police arrested all 3 suspects the next day at a house in Kansas City. The baby was also found safe at the house.
It could happen at any moment, you know what I'm saying?
Wait a minute, so his mama and his sister got arrested too because they kidnapped the baby. The ex-girlfriend say he's not the father. Oh, I see what happened here. Go ahead.
Anywhere in this century that we live in. So I just try to stick to myself and not stay out of different places with crowds and certain places at times.
He was under the belief that was his damn baby. I promise you that right now. And then she come to the news, that wasn't even his baby.
All 3 people charged in this case had their first appearance in court earlier this afternoon. All 3 suspects are being held on a $50,000 bond.
Ooh, y'all all got a 50. Miss your mama. What type of... Now children don't need no daddy. Children is best left with their mamas. Why do it be so many mamas involved with the children's situations? Huh? Why is it so many mothers cannot talk their children out of doing some dumb-ish? Why is it that a lot of mothers join their children in the dumb-ish? Huh? Why is that? I just don't... But they got different dads.
Father, and he does not have any parental rights. Naria Britton and Connie Young have been charged with kidnapping, aggravated interference with parental custody, and battery. Navon Britton faces the same charge.
Boy, they do. Boy, they may got the same daddy. Boy, them noses is the same. The noses is the same. But he got his mama color. Them noses the same. Them eyebrows different, though. Noses is the same. Man. They got the same mouth, though. They got the same mouth. They may got the same daddy, though. They might got the same daddy. But now his ass done called a case. Hell, now they all done called a case. What? Behind what? Monkey. They called a case behind Monkey. Because his ex-girlfriend, I'm trying to tell y'all, who be playing with players out here in these doggone streets, telling us that the baby eyes, and then telling that the baby is not eyes because you're mad, and sometimes the baby be eyes, but you said that it's not eyes because you mad. And then when we start treating you and the baby like y'all not eyes, then we is the deadbeats and we is the problem. There's so many women who be out here talking about, well, the men need to stop leaving the women. Them bitches telling us that we not the daddies when they mad. What you expect for a man to do when you tell the man you ain't the damn daddy? I don't mess with you no more then. Little hoe. Oh, so you was a little hoe when I was getting it. And I was only getting it because you was a little hoe anyway. But anyway, I'm just saying though. Now he the deadbeat. Because you said some fly shit out your mouth. Oh, hell, I be forgetting y'all the biggest liars on the damn planet. But y'all want us to believe some shit. This is why DNA testing need to be mandatory. There should not be a assistance given out. There should not be a assistance given out if the father has not been determined. Hell, in my mind, you should not get assistance for your children. You should not get assistance for your children. If I'm not mistaken, I do think like in China, they don't get assistance for their kids. Let me ask my AI la. Do people get assistance from the government for their children in China? Okay, so, all right, yes. Yes, the Chinese government provides assistance for children, particularly the vulnerable ones. This includes programs like mainstream social assistance, specialized schemes for orphans and children with disabilities, and efforts to improve child protection and support system. The government has also implemented policies to increase financial support for low-income families with children and has been encouraging childbirth with child care subsidies and free preschool education. Wow. There was a while back to where China wasn't like if you couldn't afford to send your child to school, your child wasn't going no damn school. Moving right along, I ain't gonna even much hold you with that story right there.